At least once a week, we have people outside the Capitol demonstrating for their rights, whether these are constitutional rights or rights that have been created along the way. All of these demonstrators, though, have one thing in common. They're currently alive and can demonstrate. But on the most fundamental right, the right to be alive, those denied this right will never be able to demonstrate for their rights. They'll never march on the Capitol. They'll never be able to hire a lobbyist. That's why we demonstrate, for those who can't.
Kansas is the leading pro-life state in America, and we will stay that way. It has been my great honor as governor, working with this legislative leadership and others, to sign, as Jeff mentioned, 17 pro-life bills for the state of Kansas, for the people of Kansas. All of that, though, now is in jeopardy, as the Kansas Supreme Court determines whether the right to abort a child is somehow to be found in the rights listed in the Kansas Constitution. Yet this can never really be true, that abortion is a right. Our rights come from God, and amongst them is the inherent right to life.
And march we did by the hundreds from all over Kansas to show our support for the preborn and to pass laws to protect them from abortion. In the morning, we set up registration and information tables in the Visitors Center on the entry level of the Capitol. Coffee and donuts were provided for all, especially for those who traveled several hours to join us. Before the march and rally, a Catholic Mass was held a couple of blocks from the Capitol at the Topeka Performing Arts Center. All four of the state's Catholic bishops con-celebrated the Mass for the unborn babies and their mothers with the intention of converting hearts and minds towards a true culture of life. At the same time, a non-denominational service was being held at the Capitol Visitor Center. Pastor David Epps of Topeka, who leads Billy Graham's Bible ministry in Kansas, led several travelers in prayer, praise, and worship. The pro-life movement is comprised of many individuals from different faith traditions and even some who have no affiliation, yet it is united for the purpose of protecting innocent human life. Throughout the day, Kansans for Life personnel held workshops centering on judicial activism and how individuals are being denied care at the beginning and end of life. Arguably, the most compelling workshop was conducted by Crystal Pauley, who shared her family's experience with choosing life, not abortion, for her two babies with life-limiting conditions.
Well, it's important for me to come to Topeka because my faith informs me, and I feel like I have to witness and speak out on this issue. And it's important to speak to our representatives, to the power in the state who make the laws, but it's also important to connect with other people on the issue. And we get to go to workshops and educate ourselves, and also just talk amongst ourselves and learn more about the depth and the breadth of the many life issues.
God end abortion and send revival to America.